Hello and welcome to MidKent College. Thank you for signing up for this webinar today. My name is Karen and I'm going to be your host for the next 30 minutes. I'm joined today by Simon, who's one of our Business and IT lecturers, and he's going to shortly be sharing a little bit more about the subject area, where some of our students have gone on to, and a little bit about the other tutors. Now, visitors to our normal open days really tell us that they value being able to see around the college and see around our facilities, but unfortunately we're not able to do that at the moment, but we do have some really good 360-degree photos available on our website. Just some general housekeeping to start us off. If you do have any questions at all, please pop them in the live chat to the right hand side of your screen, and my colleagues Sue and Hayley are going to be there to help you out and answer any queries that you have. Also, there's some handouts to the top right hand side as well around general college information, student finance and how to apply. There's also a little poll tab as well, so please just let me know whether you're here and you've already applied for business, IT, or whether you're here just to find out more information. Cool. So most of them here today, Simon, are just here to find out more information. They've not yet applied.
Okay.
So next up, I'm going to introduce our principal, Simon Kirke, who's going to share a little bit more about today's session.
Hello there, I'm Simon and I'm the principal of MidKent College. It's great to be able to talk.
I'm just going to mute your audio, Simon, for this.
Okay.
Great to be able to talk to you, and I so wish I would be able to talk to you in person, but virtually, hopefully your opportunity to get to know a little bit more about the college will help you with your decisions that you need to make. So over the next 30 minutes in this virtual open event, you're going to have an opportunity to meet one of the tutors from your chosen subject area. Really make the most of that time to find out what it means for you. Ask some questions. No question is a silly question. Please ask whatever question you've got. Take some notes, but make sure that you've got the info that you really need to make that decision about what you want to do in September. And if you're really not sure what you want to do, then you're not the only person. There are lots of people every year that we see. It won't be any different the current year under these current circumstances who really don't know what they want to do. There might be even some of you who are thinking you really don't know what to do because you see what's going on in the world and you're not quite sure what job prospects there may be. By the time you finish your programme, the world will be a different place again, and there will be many more opportunities then that may not exist now. So talk to our staff about it. And also don't be frightened if you don't know what you want to do. Have a look at some of our other sessions. Come into other sessions and see. What's really important, and one thing I say to everybody who comes into the college, you must feel comfortable with the people that you're going to be sharing your next few months and years with. And I want you to feel comfortable that you're going to be able to flourish and thrive as a person, not just study a qualification, but flourish and thrive as a person with those people you talk to. So if you don't get any of the answers that you think you need in the virtual session, we've got a brilliant team on our course inquiries, and we've got a brilliant team in our careers office who will help you navigate the language, what options there are, and for you, what's the right thing to do, which is a question we often get asked every year. I hope you enjoy your session, and I really, really hope that I get to see you very, very soon at the college, and we look forward to welcoming you with us in September, if not in person, virtually, that's for sure. Good luck.
So as Simon mentioned, nothing is a stupid question. So obviously, if you've got any questions at all, please pop them in the live chat to the right-hand side of your screen. So next up, I'm going to introduce Simon, who's going to talk you through more about business and IT. Over to you, Simon.
Okay, so it's within business IT. I mean, it's there for allowing you to sort of grow and build your business and IT knowledges. So there's lots of different things within business and IT that we teach you through. We get to know you and get to know how you can develop as well. So with our programs, we provide you with the skills, knowledge and credentials that employees are looking for. So that might be building your confidence in presentation skills. It will allow you to build your knowledge in how to do report writing. Okay, there's lots of things within the program that will allow you to be able to access that higher education, university, apprenticeship, or the world of work. We also have quite a few strong links with local companies and national employers who come in and do talks, and we can do visits and all those kind of things that we get involved with the local community. We have 3 different starting points with IT and business. We have the entry, we have intermediate, and we have an advanced starting point. And each of these levels provide you with the support and guidance to make that next step up. So be it going into the world of work, we give you that skills and guidance to push yourself to get into that world of work, or to continue into the next level of study. You'll be assessed through different combinations of practical, written, it could be videos, it could be presentations within a classroom setting or virtually. It's all there designed to help you build those strong study skills to help you build your experiences moving forward. Within business and IT, there's lots of things we cover, and here you can see that there's quite a few different things on the list which are involved within each of the subjects. Now, with the business side of it, it's very much building your skills in many different areas. So it's not focusing just on HR or just business admin. It's covering lots and lots of different experiences and skills. And the same for IT. We start off from the basics of using IT to then creating software programs or games, developing your cybersecurity skills, looking at the IT technician side. We've got lots of different variety within our courses to allow you to build the skills that many employers are looking for. Recently, we've had lots of students moving on to university. This year, I had 3 students move on to the University of Bournemouth. They're moving there in September. In previous years, I've had lots of students moving on to University of Kent to do computer science and web development. And last year, I had a student that applied for an apprenticeship in web design. They are now fully employed by that company and working for that company, developing their website and other companies' websites. That is my slides done. If there are any questions, please feel free to ask.
I've got a question, Simon.
Okay.
So you mentioned about the different trips and some of the visiting speakers. Can you tell us a little bit more about where they could go or who will be joining?
In business, you've got HSBC come in and normally do a chat. We also have Hawaii, or however you pronounce it, I always get it wrong. They've come in and done chats. We've also, a group of staff went and visited their main headquarters up in London. We're getting more ties with them and hopefully bringing them back. We also do EGX trips, which are gaming conventions up in London or Birmingham. There's lots of things that we do. Business and IT together do, have done in the past, a Disneyland Paris conference trip. So we go out there and we spend 2.5 days in a conference and also Disneyland Paris itself.
Can you tell us a little bit more about how English and maths is embedded into your subject areas, please?
So English and maths is embedded slightly different in either subject. So within business, you'll be using your maths for things like income and expenditure. There's finance units across all levels. You've also got the report writing side of it to embed the English. We develop the skills on how to write reports and the language that you need to be using throughout, because a lot of business and IT require you to write reports to then present it to the directors or person that's running a project or anything like that. Also within IT, programming encompasses a lot of maths because you have to use vectors, you have to use coordinates, depending on what kind of thing you're programming.
Cool, thank you very much. So we've had a question from Alex. What is the title of the IT qualifications? What different
so we've got the level 1 IT and business introduction to vocational studies. It's the business and IT path, and that's our entry level. Our intermediate level IT is BTEC level 2 information and creative technology, and our level 3 is BTEC level 3 extended diploma in IT.
Perfect. Thank you very much, Alex. I hope that helped. Simon, can you tell me a little bit about industry experience of our tutors and how that benefits our students, please?
Yes. Now, within the business department, we've got tutors that have previously done work in retail, sales and recruitment, advertising and promotion, and newspaper publishing. So they can bring in a lot of different skills from those many different sectors. And within IT, we've currently got a freelance web developer, we've got a cybersecurity engineer, we have a network engineer, network infrastructure person, and we also have, well, the majority of us are IT technician sort of qualified. So that brings in lots of different skills across lots of different parts of our programs.
Thank you. Is Business and IT offered at both campuses, or is it only one?
Yes, Business and IT is offered at both campuses. The entry level for business is offered at Medway solely, but we do have the entry level Business and IT at Maidstone. Level 2 is across both sites, and level 3 is across both sites.
Perfect. Thank you. Guys, if you've got any questions, please pop them in the live chat. I'm going to share a little bit more about the college in general, but we'll pick up with Simon if there are any more questions. So as Simon mentioned, Business and IT are offered at both our Medway and Maidstone campuses. Both are multi-million-pound facilities, including workshops, refectories, salons, coffee shops, libraries. There's so many different resources available to you there. There's also bus stops right outside and train stations about 10 to 15 minutes walk away from both campuses. And there's also support teams and lots of staff to help you during your time at college. We do offer parking at our Maidstone campus for students, subject to permits, but unfortunately we're unable to offer that at our Medway campus. So Simon, I've got another question for you.
Okay.
For level 3 IT, how many days per week roughly will you be in college?
It's normally between 3 or 4 days a week. If it's 3 days a week, it will be longer days, whereas if it's 4 days a week, you might be in for 2 full days and then 2 half days. It really does depend. We also give you that time away from college because of the work experience or industry placement that we would like you to undertake while on the program.
So your timetable, Alex, might look a little bit different this year as well. As Simon typically said, it'll be about 3 to 4 days a week on a full-time study program. But due to social distancing, timetables might be a little bit different just due to how many students we can actually get in a classroom with a lecturer safely. I hope that helps. Obviously, any more questions, please pop them in the chat. So your study program, so Business and IT would be the technical and professional part of this pie chart. You'll also do personal development sessions where you'll cover everything from mental health right through to having a work-ready interview with an employer. You'll also study English and maths at a level that's appropriate to you. So that could be functional skills, that could be GCSEs, or you might be doing a stretch and challenge as well. As Simon mentioned, you'll be completing an industry placement as well, where you'll put those skills that you've learned in college actually into the workplace as well. So we do offer apprenticeships in IT and business. We're offering a webinar on Friday about apprenticeships, so please find out more. It could be anything from HR right through to customer service. So some common FAQs that our course inquiries team always get. How many days per week will I be in college? As we mentioned, that could be generally 3 to 4, but that might be changed for this year. Can I study more than one subject? So unless you're doing a combined level, like Simon mentioned, to the level 1, you can only choose one subject area. Unlike A-levels where you can pick and mix 3 or 4, you'll study 1 on your study program. That will be topped up by those English and maths, the personal tutor sessions, and the industry placement that I mentioned. Can I go to university from college? As you saw from Simon's slides, a lot of our students do progress onto university, and we do support you during the application process. If university is not for you, that's absolutely fine, and we'll help you into employment instead. What do the different levels mean? Simon, can you help me out on this one? What do the different levels mean? Are there different criteria?
So obviously they're normally classed as level 1, level 2, and level 3. Now within the Business ICT, we use the terms beginner, or sort of like basics, your intermediate, and then your advanced levels. So depending on which level it is, depends on how much skill you've previously got. So with the basic skills, so the beginner skills, level 1, okay, it's very much teaching you the basics of business and IT, so how to use certain software. It's not really as in depth as level 2, because level 2 you then start to actually using those software programs to develop something or to produce something, and then it goes into even more depth for level 3.
So a level 2 is roughly the same as a GCSE, and a level 3 is roughly the same as A levels. If you're not too sure, we're here to help you to make sure you're on the right level for you. So when you do apply and you have your phone interview with a tutor, they'll talk you through which level is the best one for you. So Simon, another one from Alex. How many students do you expect for IT level 3? How many do you normally have in a class?
We normally work on the size of our classrooms. So we currently have classrooms at Maidstone are set up for between 20 and 24 students. And classrooms at Medway are normally between 22 and 26 students. So it just depends on either site and obviously the classrooms that you'll be based in.
So that might be a little bit different for this year, just due to social distancing, as the safety of our staff and students is paramount to us at this time. When you do receive your timetable, you'll find out a little bit more then. I hope that helps, Alex. So how much do the programs cost? So a full-time study program is free for our 16 to 18-year-olds, and it's funded for you. If you are 19 plus, fees are payable, but concessions are available to you. There's bursaries for all age groups to cover childcare, travel, and I've popped more in the handout to the top right-hand side of the screen for you. Is there a deadline to apply? Many of our courses do become full. We have had our applications open since November. We do take applications into the first few weeks of September, but I do advise you apply as soon as possible. If you are put on the waiting list because the course is full, we will then contact you once the space has been made available. So life at college, there's so much more to college than just your study program. As Simon mentions, there's lots of trips and speakers to get involved with and find out more from. But we also have live gigs, pantomimes, we do a lot of fundraising, we have salons, and there's so many different competitions you can get involved with as well. So what support is available? So our tutors are absolutely brilliant. They're always here to help and support you. We do have lots of different support available to you in the college, from financial support. We have teams on both sites for that. Student welfare, if you just need someone to talk to. We also have counsellors on site as well. We can also offer in-class support and exam support as well, so please just let us know what you need and how we can help you. We also have careers hubs on site as well, if you need to talk through your options or what to do after college, or if you're just getting ready to have an interview or you want to talk to someone about the UCAS system, they're the best guys to talk to as well. You can find out more about that support available to you under the Help and Advice tab on our website. So what's next? You've met Simon virtually, and you find out a little bit more about college. So next up, if you haven't already applied, is to search and apply online on our website. Please use your predicted grades at the moment. Once you've submitted your application form, our admissions team will be in touch within 15 working days, and you'll have a phone interview at the moment rather than a face-to-face interview. There's nothing to worry about. It's just a call with someone like Simon, and they'll talk you through to make sure that you're on the right level for you, that you're on the right program for you, and for your aims as well, and to find out a little bit more about you as well. If you've already applied and are just waiting for your interview, that's absolutely great, and we'll be in touch soon. As I mentioned, I've popped some handouts to the top right-hand side of the screen for you to find out more about the college. We do have other webinars available on different subject areas about the apprenticeships that I mentioned, careers, and English and maths as well towards the end of the week. So please register and find out more about those on our website. If you need any help at all, please do get in touch with us. Our tutors are very friendly, but we also have a very friendly course inquiries team as well. They can be contacted on 01634 40 2020. You can live chat with them on our website, or you can send them an email. No question is a stupid question, so please do get in contact if you have any queries at all. You're going to receive a copy of this webinar about half an hour after we finish. So if you want to watch it again, you want to find out and rewatch the units that Simon mentioned, or if you want to share it with anyone else that's interested with business and IT. Thank you very much for your time today, and thank you, Simon, for sharing more about business and IT. We look forward to seeing you again soon in person. Thank you very much, everyone.